Wubba lubba dub dub! And that's the way the news goes. Lick, lick, lick my balls!
Hey guys. I decided that I should film a intro video to this tutorial. If you guys don't know who I'm trying to be none other than the Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. I tried my best. As you can see, this blue does not match. Yeah, I don't have a blue that's like this white, but I tried and this is what I came up with. If you guys want to see how I got this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are not already, because I would really appreciate that. And let's just get on to the freaking first Halloween tutorial. Alright guys, so we're going to get started with a clean face. And I'm going to start by making my eyebrows disappear. And of course I'm going to use some Elmer's Glue. And I'm going to start by brushing my eyebrows up so that it can help us to lay the hairs as flat as possible. So I'm going to start by going against the way my hair grows to make sure that I coat my eyebrows as best as possible. And then again, I'm going to try and make them go upwards again to make them as flat as possible. Now to take out all the moisture from the glue, I'm going to put on some Coty Airspun powder. I'm just going to use this brush that I usually use to set my under eyes and really just take out any moisture, any glue, anything that's tacky out of the way so that my eyebrows stay like that. Now we're going to move on to foundation. I'm just using this LA Girl Pro Conceal because I had it on hand. But for anyone else who wants to do this look, I would say that you should go with a foundation that is a little bit lighter than your normal foundation shade. Going forward, I'm going to start using this NYX Crayon in Milk, and I'm going to start outlining Rick's mouth. I'm just using the white as a guideline for the whole entire mouth, just in case I make any mistakes. It's easy to go back and fix them. Now with some yellow face paint, I'm going to start mapping out his teeth. So I'm just going to make some like oval shapes at the top and the bottom eventually. Apparently I wanted to go and outline the mouth right away. I don't know why, but that's what I did. And so I'm going to go back into the mouth, and as you can see, I put a thicker layer of white so that the yellow could really stand out and it could really look like teeth, so they don't get lost, you know, in the color of my foundation. And then moving forward, I went ahead and used a mixture of red and brown face paint, just so it's not like vibrant red, to make the inside of his mouth. And then I'm going to go ahead and set the teeth, and because we used yellow face paint, I'm going to use a yellow shadow from this NYX palette, which by the way is great for Halloween tutorials. Now what I'm doing is I'm starting to draw out Rick's drool at the bottom of his mouth. If you watch Rick and Morty, you know that he is an alcoholic, so he usually has this green drool hanging from his mouth. So I'm going to map that out with white because we are going to take a green from this Morphe palette, and I wanted to make sure that the green was going to stand out enough, so I used the white as a base. I'm just going to take a really small brush and go over top of the white to make it stand out. Eventually I will outline this with black eyeliner, but I didn't do that here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start drawing his smile lines on both sides of the mouth to try and make it look more realistic, even though he is a cartoon. Now I'm going to go back with that white crayon from NYX, and I'm going to start mapping out his eyes. So I wanted to make the eyes not symmetrical because, like I said, he's an alcoholic in the show. So I wanted to make him look a little funny. So I went in with the white, and then I'm going to go ahead and back into that Morphe palette and use the white shadow to set all of the white, because we are going to go over this later. I want to make sure that nothing creases. Now I'm going to take my NYX liquid liner, and I'm going to start outlining the white of our eye so that we could make it look more cartoony, and so that you can tell the shape of our actual eye. So I go through the top and then I go around the eye. Once we are done with that, I just did the same thing to the other eye. I filled it in with white, and then I did the black, but I wanted to make this eye a different shape because he is an alcoholic in the show. So I wanted him to look not completely awake or stable, or you know what I mean. So this one is closed off just a little bit. And then after that, I'm just checking everything looks good, and then I start making more detailed lines for the eyes to show his eye bags, kind of. Now, his pupils took really, really long for me because I had to do it with my eye closed. I could not tell if they were symmetrical, so this took me a really long time, and I still don't think they were perfect. But I did my absolute best. You will see in the end I did fix them just a little bit, but for now that's what we did. And I had to put on the wig cap, the wig, and I even had eyebrows. That is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!